What's going on, guys, and welcome to the last segment of the top 5 most fun looking minigames mini-series. Before we dive into the 2v2 minigames, I just want to say that yes, I'm aware that many YouTubers already have Super Mario Party, but unfortunately for me, I'm one of many that still has to wait. By the time that this video is up, we'll just be a few short hours from its actual release. So with that out of the way, let's dive into today's content. I'm including the team minigames in this one as well because they're essentially the same thing, having 2 main players each on both teams. Honestly, if you're confused about this, just think of them as extended versions of 2v2. Alright, enough talk, let's do this. Super Mario Odyssey's picture match makes a similar return in making faces. In this minigame, players have to control a crane either vertically or horizontally. However, unlike in picture match, you can actually see all the parts once you let them go, which makes your life so much easier. From what I can tell, it might be a bit of a challenge if you and your partner don't communicate that well, and it looks to be that the crane is a bit sensitive in movement. But I really do like the fact that it's a trial and error type of game, kinda like Facelift. The more you play it, the easier it will be to calculate all your drops. I really haven't seen much gameplay on this minigame just yet, but we can probably expect faces of other Mario characters as well. All in all, I'm really interested to see how well my friends and I will do in this. It is my ultimate goal to score 100%. Dash and Dine takes the number 2 spot with some similar theme to Overcooked, which by the way is a game I really want to get, but I don't have the money for it yet, so rip. In this minigame, players must retrieve specific ingredients that Toad wants, like 2 bacons and lettuce to make somehow a burger that has already been prepared. Yeah, I really don't know how that stack works in the back, it's really weird. In a way, you can somewhat relate this to Mario Party 4's Order Up, because you still aren't making the food, you're just gathering it for use. Oh, and I love how cozy looking the setting is, and the fact that every ingredient is spread out with no zoning restrictions. And did I mention that you have over 30 seconds to get as many meals done? Yep. It's not a first to 3 type game, so it's definitely a race to the finish. Toad the Line makes a super creative impression at number 3. In this particular minigame, you and your partner have to replicate an image that's located in the middle of the screen. And how you do this is by tugging a rope along the pegs that's pinned on the square. And okay, I've been saying a lot of minigames that have been nothing like the rest before, but seriously, this minigame is really like nothing we've seen before. I feel like a lot of people will get confused as to which side needs to go under or over. And to add, you have to make sure that you're always in the right position. Not only does the shape matter, but also your rope placement too. Oh, and one more thing, I wonder if this takes place somewhere in Yoshi's Woolly World. If so, that's a pretty cool reference outside of the new Super Mario Bros.-esque theme. I really want to say Crafted World as well, but I'm not sure if there's any yarn in that game. Moving along, we have our first team minigame on this list called It's the Pits. It's basically a game in which a certain part of the roulette opens, dropping characters into, I guess, a pit. At first glance, the game looks really bland, but I feel like when you actually start playing it, it will create some kind of suspense. You really don't know which part will open, as it can stop at any moment once its speed starts slowing down. So, based on this information, it's a minigame based on your judgment skills. Your reaction time is extremely crucial, and you really need to pay close attention as to where you are at all times. Each individual wedge is big, so sometimes you won't have the time to run away if you know the one you're standing on will open up. Again, the suspense is what makes the game shine. And to end the series off, we have Get Over It. This game looks to take inspiration from Mario Party 7's 8-player game, Grin and Bar It. It's essentially the same idea here, but this time you're split into 2 teams. The Grolls, or however they're pronounced, are the ones you have to jump over this time around, and what's scary is that they can appear from both sides of the screen. It's really neat that it starts off really easy where everyone needs to be jumping in like a wave formation, but as time progresses, it'll be a lot harder when the spiky guys pick up the pace and come into frame whenever they feel like it. In Grin and Bar It, you eventually just have to spam the A button, which was really a game of luck at that point. So I'm really glad that this game will focus more on actual timing. Oh, and one more thing, the background is great too. I love how the players fall in the water after they're out. It's a pretty nice touch. What else can I say? Alright guys, this officially ends the top 5 minigames mini-series. At this point, I just really want to play this game. I've been hyping it up for myself all week, and I'm super excited to finally get it tomorrow after classes. But yeah, that's it. If you guys haven't checked out the free-for-all or 1vs3 games, I will leave cards to them in the credits. If you guys want to see more Super Mario Party on the channel, let me know what specific content you would like to see in the comments section below. Anyways, thank you all for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for things all Nintendo related, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Peace!